Hey lovelies, welcome back to her awakening. First of all, happy new year and welcome to 2026. Oh my god, it feels so good to be among the living. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, I hope that you meet this year in love, peace, clarity, discipline, and growth as well. And I pray that this becomes the year you stop just thinking about change and actually becomes the woman you're meant to be. This is my first official video of 2026, and I really wanted to start with an honest conversation, not trend, not noise, just something real, right? So let's talk. Let's talk. But before we get right into the video, if this is your first time seeing my face or coming across this channel, hi beautiful, I'm Eukaria. I'm glad you clicked on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, you know how we do it, right? You guys are the real MVP. So let's just get right into the video. During this Christmas period, right, something came to my mind, and that is mental masturbation. Yes. And before anyone misunderstands it, no, this isn't vulgar. It's a concept, vision, perspective, just name it, right? And it has been on my mind, it has been troubling me, and I really wanted to talk about it. Like I said, this isn't a trend. This is something that I really want us on this channel to have conversation on what mental masturbation is and what it looks like, because most of us don't really know what it is, and we don't really know we're actually behaving and acting that way in our daily life. So let's talk about it. And I know some people might be saying that, oh, Eukaria, you've mentioned mental masturbation. Come on, can you just tell us what it is already? All right. Mental masturbation is when you're constantly analyzing, thinking, planning, journaling, watching, and also consuming ideas, right? But nothing about your life is changing. Like, no change. You feel you're changing, you think you're growing, you think and feel you're growing, but nothing is being embodied. Deep down, you know that nothing is actually growing, but you think you're growing. You think, oh, since you're watching what you're watching and you're listening to self development and self help, reading self help books, then you're growing. No, nothing is changing. That is what mental masturbation is. So now that you've defined it, how do I know that I'm masturbating mentally? Let me tell you. Number one, you're constantly watching self improvement videos every day, every single day. You're watching self-improvement videos on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Snapchat, all the platforms. You're watching self-improvement videos every day. Over analyzing your traumas instead of healing it, constantly talking about purpose, discipline, spirituality, even femininity, right? But also avoiding the habit that actually requires discomfort. When it comes to self-discipline, you're there, you want to talk about it, you want to gist to your friends that you know things on self-discipline, right? But deep down, you're not working towards it. Deep down, you're not putting in the work into your daily life to see that changes in yourself. That's you mental masturbating. That's mental masturbation. And the scary part is it feels productive. It makes you feel alive, because when you talk about these things, people think you know what's up. People think you understand life. People think you really you're grounded in your own personal life, not knowing that you're battling with yourself as well. And it's one thing that I really don't want us to continue in 2026. If you set your mind to do something, please do it. If you're talking about something, make sure it's something that you're secretly working on yourself, so it won't just look like, oh, you want to talk about it in public, but deep down you're neglecting the work that is actually supposed to make you be that better and best version of yourself. So instead of moving, right, we stay mentally busy doing nothing. But here is the truth. Listen, if you're not going to take anything from this video, I want you to take this. Stimulation is not transformation, right? And I want you to know that awareness without action eventually becomes self-betrayal. It eventually becomes you lying to yourself. You're not being truthful to yourself, and you also can't really trust yourself because you're saying something and you're not putting in the work to see that thing come to life. So if this year is going to be different, we need to talk about how to stop this. And number one solution is to turn insight into immediate action. Like I said, right, every insight must lead to one physical action. And the thing most people don't know is you don't need clarity, right? You don't need perfect plan. You just need a movement. If a thought doesn't turn into an action within 24 hours, that's clearly or will I say it becomes it becomes entertainment because it seems you're joking with yourself and you're not taking yourself seriously. For example, right, you notice a draining relationship. What you shouldn't do is pray. What you should do is create distance. One insight, one action. You notice that you lack self discipline, you lack discipline, in fact, in all areas of your life. And maybe most times you wake up late, right? Is to set a strict alarm wake up. Yes, is to set an alarm for you to wake up at a particular time. You notice that you journal about your feelings, about your thoughts, and you still talk to yourself badly. No. When you journal, you speak up confidently. When you journal about self love, look at yourself in the mirror and speak up. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself positive things. One insight, one action. That's how growth actually starts. The second solution, right, is to put a time limit on thinking, or will I say, limit how long you think. And I've been on this channel, I've talked about me being an overthinker. I'm one hell of an overthinker, and this is one thing that I just don't like about myself. But I read this somewhere, I just can't remember which of my books. It says overthinking is just procrastination that sounds intelligent. So now I give myself thinking window. Is it? Well, I don't know how to put it for you guys to understand. Like I give myself gap. You see, 20 to 30 minutes, I reflect. If I want to, I cry. If I need to, I pray, I journal, I plan. And then after that, this is me being sincere, I move on. I move because I have so kept myself in a cage that makes me think that, oh, if I think too much about the situation, then it's gonna get better. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. So I reflect, I do the things that I need to do, and I move on. I learn to move on. See, I don't even want to dwell in it again because what's the point? All the thinking that I've been thinking from year to year, what's the result, right? I use 20 to 30 minutes, max 1 hour, and after that, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm not thinking about that situation again. This is me being honest, and this has been helping me. And I know that it's going to help at least one or two persons on this channel as well. I want you to know that waiting to feel ready is one of the biggest trap of mental masturbation. If you think you want to feel ready before you do something, babe, time is going, time is ticking, time is not waiting for you, time doesn't care about you, and you're not doing anything about yourself. So start whatever it is you want to start. I do say this on this channel. Start imperfect, start small, start scared. Even if you have this fear, just start and then you figure it out as you go. The third solution is to consume less and practice more. This particular one is very important because I started early, will I say early to middle last year, right? If you consume more than you practice, right, you're not growing. You're literally distracting yourself. And what's the essence? You're watching self-help videos from Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday you watch vlogs, and then the next week you're doing the same thing. Like you're literally repeating the same cycle, and you're not implementing or putting all the things you've been learning into action. You're not putting them into your life for you to start seeing the change. That's you distracting yourself. That's you not being productive. You think you're being productive because, oh, I watch self-help videos from my favorite YouTubers and influencers, but then you're not doing anything for yourself. That's you distracting yourself, and it's not going to help you because you will stay stuck and you will think you're moving, and which is honestly it's so sad. And honestly, right, you don't need another video, you need implementation. You need to start putting those things into work. You need to start understanding that, okay, I've watched this video today, I'm going to take at least one sentence, one, and imply it into my life, and let's see how the change starts, and let's see how the growth starts. The fourth solution is to measure growth by behavior, right, not feelings. Yeah, I said that. And I tell you, or I promise you, or I guarantee you, this tiny shift will change your life. I know what I'm saying. This little thing it will change your life. So I want you to stop asking yourself, do I feel motivated today? Do I feel aligned today? Do I feel ready today? Do I? Please stop it. Don't bring that habit, that character into 2026 because you will never feel ready. And start asking yourself, did I show up today? Not did I show up perfect? Did I show up good? Did you at least show up today? Did I keep my words to myself? Did I do uncomfortable things today? That's the question you should be asking yourself, because confidence follow consistency and you will need that in 2026. So I want you to know that if this year is going to change for you, it won't be because you learnt more. Nah, it won't be because of that. It will be because you finally obeyed what you already knew. You're finally implementing it, putting it into action, putting it into your daily life, into your daily routine. That is what will really, really drastically change your life. Because most times we know these things, but we just ignore. We know these things, but we just don't want to take our life seriously. Okay. So this is your year of less consuming and more becoming. So that's pretty much everything I want to share. But first of all, let me say this. Thank you so much for starting 2026 with me. I love you all and I can't wait to see what this year brings for us all on our awakening. Thank you so much. So if you find this video entertaining, inspiring, educating, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment your thoughts as well. Let me know what you think about this video, and if you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you, this is 2026, subscribe to the channel and be part of this wonderful, amazing and growing community. Thank you so much for always coming back, for always sticking to the channel. You guys have my heart. You guys are the real MVPs. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.